I'll say that every time we meet, it's always my favorite part of the week, and it's just about fellowship and just being around people who are like-minded, who love Christ as much as you do. It's just always an opportunity to grow every week with each other.
As we're going through the years of age that we're going through, I feel like it's super important, and just through all our lives, to have people who are like each other and peers to grow with and just be in community with, and go to them and say, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, this is what I need help with, this is what I'm growing in. And just to have that accountability is a huge, huge thing.
For me, it's a safe place. It's somewhere where I can go and be myself and be accepted for whoever I am. And like, everyone here is so like helpful with everything, whatever I come to, like if I have any problems or anything. And yeah, it's just a safe place for me.
I would say accountability in this group is about coming every Tuesday night and describing to the rest of the group what you feel like you may be struggling with, and how you think you can maybe help improve your relationship with Christ, and what do you feel like you may be failing at, and like just opening up to your brothers and having them just give you advice and tell you where you can improve.
Coming on Tuesday nights, just being around all these guys, like that accountability aspect of keeping our faith strong with Christ, and being able to help each other grow. Like each and every day we're together. Just like each and every week it just like gets better and better. I know for me and the rest of these guys, like I feel like my faith grows more and more each and every week. So I feel like just being around them, just holding each other accountable in that aspect helps me grow a lot.
Yeah, there was a time when, early on in the group, when one of us opened up about a struggle that we were having. And then it was literally every single one of the guys was like, yeah, I'm struggling with the exact same thing. And it just came to be something that when we showed up, that we all talked about how we did that week with the struggle that we were having. Like, were we tempted with something? Were we turning to the wrong thing? And I know for me, in my life, I came to a couple guys in the group and confessed that I had fallen back into old habits and that I was struggling with something. And two of them sat down and had a hard conversation with me. And then they helped me grow and they helped me get out of that. And it was in the perfect time because I didn't know who else to talk to. And when I found this group and how close we were, it was so cool to see that like I could go to peers and get help and have them be there for me.
Yeah, a big part of what we tried to do with this was we knew that we only had a certain number of weeks, like we kind of are counting the days until we have to go to college. So a big part of what we're trying to do was make sure that even in the highs and the lows of whatever we're going through, making sure that each of us asks each other, like, where's God in your life right now? Like, some of us are doing great right now, some of us aren't doing that hot, but the biggest point was to just make sure God is always in your front vision.
And with the accountability thing, it helps a lot that I see these guys at school and like just anywhere that I go around in Grove City, because sometimes it can be hard to be a light and like spread Jesus when you're alone. But when you have friends and other people who are doing it with you, it's a lot easier and it keeps you a lot stronger, and just being able to be a light to everyone in the world.
I don't know what verse it is, but iron sharpens iron. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that happens with this accountability, is that no matter what it is, if it's a struggle, maybe even if it's a high or a low, we're always going to sharpen each other to be better through it.
This is like the first time in my life I can say I've had a group of friends that have just had my back through everything, and I know I have all their backs, and I just know this is such a strong group, and even after years, like I can imagine all of us still having that same bond and all of it through Christ.
I'll say with the friendship thing is that I feel extremely blessed because I don't feel like many people can say they have 7 close friends. And it all starts with us having a relationship with God. That's what we all have in common. So since we all have that solid foundation in our faith, that it makes it easy for us to just stay that close with each other.
There's something that links all of us. We all come from different walks of life. And like for like 17 straight years of my life, I've been learning things about the Bible from pastors who are older than me. And it's just really cool to get to learn something from my peers. Like every week I try to have a takeaway of something that I can move forward and do better with in the week. So it's really cool.
I think when I was growing up and like going through church, I like really went through the motions with it. Like I would go to church and like go to a Wednesday night, but like I really didn't dive into the Bible. I like never read the Bible actually. But like when I started coming to this group, that's when my faith changed a bunch. And like when I actually got really serious, if I didn't join this group, I would not be where I am right now with my faith.